Hello, welcome to this yin yoga practice. We'll work into the inner thighs and the side body, getting a deep stretch there today. However, the full body will also enjoy a stretch. You will need a yoga bolster for the practice, or you could roll up a couple of blankets to replicate it, and you're definitely going to need a yoga strap. And I encourage you to maybe already prepare your strap and loop it through your D or O rings, and keep the end of your strap quite short there so that you can make a nice big loop ready for later in the class. Please remember that if you experience any numbness, tingling or pain in your body at all in any of these poses, you need to listen to your body and back out. The three principles of our yin yoga practice are: we come into the pose and meet our edge. Don't go beyond it, don't push it. Gravity and time will bring you deeper if your body's feeling it. We will then resolve to find stillness and hold the pose. Each pose today will hold up to 3 minutes, maybe a little longer. We'll see how it goes. Okay, relax, settle, find a suitable seat to start the class. I'm sitting with my hips elevated in this cross-legged position. It could be that you want to take it kneeling with the bolster between the legs. And close down the eyes, a little focused breath work, and Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Just allow your shoulders to relax down from the ears, soften across the eyebrows before we even begin. And then bringing your thumb towards your nostril, let's take it towards the left nostril. Seal the left nostril. Inhale, right. Seal with your ring finger or third finger. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Seal. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Seal. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Seal. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Seal. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Seal. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Seal. Exhale, left. Finishing up. Inhale, left. Seal. Keep both nostrils sealed. And then release both. Exhale both nostrils. Relax your hand back down into your lap or your knee. Natural rhythm of breath takes over as you bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. If you need a little more, just gently resting right hand to the left side of your skull. And then head back up through center, left ear towards left shoulder. If you need more, left hand comes to rest gently on the right side of your skull this time. And then bringing the head back up through center. Just notice how you feel. The power of breath work to bring us right into the present moment, settling our thoughts right there. Take on the role of the observer throughout your practice. Observe your body. Notice where you feel the pose more and where you feel it less. Blink and open the eyes. We're going to meet on our shins. So you can just settle onto your shins and move your bolster and strap out of the way for a moment. Let's get the timer ready. So we'll thread the needle. We're not going to neglect the spine. So extend your left arm, stay on the palm, and then thread your right arm underneath and come to rest on your right side of your head. setting the timer now. If you feel you need more at any point, just lift up that right forearm, extend it further away over to the left side, and then set it back down. Now it might be that you prefer to keep your left forearm lifted, or it may be that you want to slide the hand closer to your face and rest the forearm down. Once we're settled into the pose, I'll leave you in silence. Pressing into your left hand, slowly unravel. Extend the right arm, reach your chest towards the mat a moment, pausing in between sides. And then taking the left arm underneath, thread underneath, and rest now on the left side of your head. Keeping the right arm extended, or it could be that you want to at some point rest the forearm down, slide the hand closer to the face. We're beginning our 3 minutes. Press into your right hand and nice and slowly unravel and extend the left arm. Reach your chest towards the mat a moment. Walk the hands in. Just sit towards the heels. Give yourself a moment. Our next pose is heart to earth, but we're going to stretch off to the right. And rather than the palms down, we're going to be on the outside edges of our hands. So lift your hips up again here. And stack them over your knees. Now walk the arms forward and then come onto the outside edges. So the chest is reaching down, but now let's invite a side body stretch. So without the hips moving, just walk the right hand off your mat and then the left hand towards that top right corner. You're doming out the left side body, the left rib cage. It could be that you want to rest your right forearm down maybe. Just see what feels best for you. But if at all possible, see if we can keep the left forearm lifted. And at the same time, the chest is reaching down. We're just 2 minutes in this pose. Okay, nice and slowly, just bring the hands back through center and then just cross them so they're parallel to the top of the mat. Sit your hips towards your heels a moment and just rest your head on your arms. And let's take it to the other side. So walking the hands forward, lifting the hips over the knees, resting on the outside edges of your hands, and then take the left hand off the mat and reach your right hand towards the top left corner and rest the head down, maybe onto a pillow if that works best for you. So I encourage you, if we can, to keep the right forearm lifted. However, if it feels appropriate, rest the left forearm down. Doming out the right rib cage to the right this time. Just lift the chest a little, bring the hands back through center, and then sit the hips towards your heels. Fold one arm on top of the other parallel to the top of your mat. Rest your forehead. Notice how each side feels. And then nice and slowly bringing yourself up. We'll meet in a seat. You'll need your bolster here. We'll take it to a really loose or more open butterfly pose. So feet are hip width. You're going to set your bolster underneath the knees and then rest on the outside edges of your feet and let your knees drop on towards your bolster for support. Now, if you'd rather not have the bolster here and then round down, you could bring the bolster lengthways. But ideally we would like to support the knees. So maybe you have the bolster here and you have a couple of blocks under the knees. You're at home, get yourself set up in a way that's going to work best for you. And then just rounding the spine down the middle, setting the timer now. Slowly use your hands to bring your spine up. So just moving in and out of these poses slowly. Locate your strap and get that ready for your next pose. We're not rushing into anything. Just take your time, give yourself a moment. I can get set up to show you the next pose. So half butterfly this time. So the right leg is out to the side, so not directly in front of you, taking it out to the side as much as you can. we're taking a side body stretch, but if this is already too much for your hamstring, place your bolster or your blanket underneath the knee or sit it up on top of the thigh. Locate the strap and take it around your right foot. Now, in order to obtain this side body stretch, we really want to think about turning this left shoulder back. Really turn it back so your chest is trying to turn towards that left knee. Now take hold of the strap with your left hand and bring the arm up and alongside your ear. Now resting your right elbow to your thigh or the bolster, and then rest your head in your hand there. Now if you need more of a stretch, you tighten the strap, you slide your hand further down, but see if you can then press your head into the arm or into the hand. So we really want to avoid this left shoulder rotating down. We really want to keep it up and then reaching, folding the right rib cage towards the right thigh. Let's start the timer. It's almost like you're leaning back a little so you can rest the head into the arm or the hand or the strap if it's there. Okay, nice and slowly releasing. We were just 2 minutes in that one. You can keep your strap there if you like, and you could use it to fold, but ideally, let's just try without the strap to fold now towards the toes. So we're turning the chest to face the right toes and we're rounding down the spine. It could be that you want to stand your bolster up and rest your head there. Maybe over time you come a little deeper. You have those options. So even here, as we fold towards the right toes, we're also inviting a side body stretch right from the left low back as we're twisting towards that leg. Remember to just soften into the glute, let the kneecap be relaxed and let the foot be heavy. For some of us it might fall inward, for others outward. Slowly using your hands, bring the spine up. Keep the shape of your legs. What changes is we take this right leg out a little further to the side if that's available to us, and then we're just going to reach the fingers and fold towards the opposite knee. So reaching the fingers off the mat maybe, but folding towards the opposite knee, and just here for 2 minutes. So this one we do want to see if we can keep the right toes turning up so that we can feel the opening into that inner thigh. Start walking the hands in, bring the spine up. Let's come out of this shape with the legs. So slide the left foot in and step on your left foot as well. Fingertips behind you, feet are slightly wider than the hips, and then we're just going to move the knees side to side. Don't rush it. Go one more. And then all of that on the other side. So left leg comes out to the side this time, not directly in front of you, out to the side. The right sole of your foot comes inside that left thigh. And then set up for your side body stretch. Bolster could come under the knee, or you could rest it on top of the thigh. Loop the strap around the foot. And then side body stretch. So how are we going to get there? We're going to turn the torso to face this right knee and roll the right shoulder back. Bring the right hand to the strap and then take the arm up and over the head. Maybe that's you, or maybe the hand and arm comes behind the head. You're going to bend your left rib cage towards your left thigh. And if you need a little more, move the hand down the strap. You could rest your head into your arm or into the strap. Okay, and then releasing the strap, bringing the spine up, take it nice and easy. Releasing the strap from the foot, rotating towards the left toes now and rounding the spine towards the toes. It could be that you want to stand your bolster up and rest the forehead there. Okay. Use your hands, bring yourself up. Move your bolster out of the way. This time we're turning to face the right knee, but if we can, move the bolster. Let's see if we can send this left leg a little further out to the side. And then turning and folding towards the right knee. Reach the arms away from you. Rest on the palms or fingertips. Just 2 minutes here. Seeing if we can keep the left toes pointing upward. It could be that you want to rest one forearm. If you're going to do that, rest the right forearm down so that you can still feel the stretch down the left side body and in the left inner thigh. Walk the hands back in, bring the spine up, and then slide that left foot in and step your right foot down. Both feet are wider than your hips. Fingertips come behind you, and again we're just moving the knees side to side just to counteract. Go one more. Okay, and taking it to dragonfly. So you'll take your legs as wide as is comfortable. Some of you may prefer to sit up on the bolster with the elevation of the hips. You might find more space. Others of us bolster down the middle, stand up, rest the head, or set it down. Find your depth and then fold. Round right down the middle. Allow the glutes to be soft and relax through the kneecaps. Let the feet fall out. Use your hands. Bring yourself up. And just as we did before, slide the feet in, hands behind you, drop in the knees side to side. How is it going for you so far? How do you feel? How is the body? How is your breath? Taking it to another side body stretch, lying on our side. We'll bring the bolster so it's widthways on the mat, probably right down the middle. Now the important part here is that we lay our waist on the bolster. So we're going to rest on our right side body, extend the legs, and extend your right arm and rest your ear on your arm. And then the left palm comes to meet the right. Option to keep your legs stacked or take the top leg and step it behind you. Now, if at any point here in our 3 minutes, you need a little more intensity in the stretch, you separate the hands, take the top hand and reach it back. If you chose to step the top leg behind you, make sure it's connected to the floor. It's not just in the air. Okay. Bringing the hands together and the legs together. We're going to slowly make it to the other side. So it could be that you want to rotate onto your belly first or onto your back. But together we'll meet with the bolster underneath the right waist this time. So laying on the left side body, and then extending the left arm. If I got my lefts and rights wrong, my apologies. That's normal for me, so just do the opposite side. If you're with me on the left side body, left arm is extended, and then the right palm comes to meet that. Keep the legs stacked, or take the top leg and step it behind you, but make sure it can touch down. If you need more of a stretch, you just take your right hand behind the left. Okay, bring the legs and hands back together and then make your way onto your belly. Bolster can just be underneath your belly a moment, and then fold your forearms to parallel to the top of the mat and rest the forehead there a moment. Okay, we're going to lift up a little so that we can move the bolster out of our way. Move it right off the mat and then come back onto your belly. You have options for the next pose. We're going to take half frog, option 1. We'll take the left leg out to the side. We're going to rest the head onto the hands. Option 1, the leg is out to the side in a 90 shape. Option 2, you just shift a little to the right so that you could bring that leg, extend it and take it as high up as is comfortable for you. And then rest on one ear or rest the head down. If you had that leg extended, you're just going to shuffle it back down more in hip height and then nice and carefully rebend and then extend it back behind you. Lift the spine just a little so that we can take it to the right side. So take the right leg out to half frog, to your 90 position, then rest the head down. If you want to extend the leg, just move a little to the left side body so you can extend the leg. You could take it out to the side, or you could use the help of your right hand to bring the leg up higher and then rest the head back down. If you took the leg higher, you're just going to shuffle it back to hip height and then re-bend the leg and then extend it back. Rest on both thighs. Let the heels fall out, the toes turn inward just a moment. And then nice and slowly pushing yourself up. We're coming onto our backs. You will need your strap. If you want to have a little look at the setup before we go into it. So we're going to bring the strap around the torso. So maybe it's like underneath the armpits. It could be a little bit lower. And then coming onto your back. So just check out the setup first. And then with the left foot coming into your loop, the right foot can stay down, or you can roll to the outside edge of the foot and take that same half butterfly shape we did earlier, only we're taking it reclined. The left leg is now supported by the strap as it's around the torso as you take it out to the side. Now it could be that you would prefer, as I say, to step your right foot down and have the knee up. See what feels best for you. You could support the outside of that thigh also with your left hand. So we'll sit up, and we're just 2 minutes in this one. If your strap isn't big enough, you're just going to loop the strap around the foot and hold it with both hands. Okay, and then re-bend the left leg, and bring the right knee up, using your hand to bring the knee up, and then take your left leg back through center. Unloop the foot, set the foot down, just feel each side before we switch it. And then prepare for the other side. Bring the strap around the ball of the right foot. Use the support of the strap, whether it's around your torso or you're holding it with your hand, to then navigate that leg out to the right. Left foot could stay down, knee up, or you could turn onto the outside edge. Now you could support the strap a little with your right hand, or you could support your thigh. Use your left hand to your left thigh to bring the knee up. We bend into the right leg and then bring the leg through center. Take the strap away from the foot. If it's around your waist, you could just leave it there a moment. It's not going to be in the way. If it's around the torso, grab your bolster and widthways, lift up the glutes and just set the glutes onto the bolster here. So get yourself situated. Now reaching the arms overhead, and then anything with the legs, anything you feel good. Now reaching the arms overhead, and then just gradually picking up one leg and the other. You could keep them bent. We're just decompressing the spine here, so keep the legs bent, or you could extend a little, not fully, so the legs are heavy but feet are pointing upwards. If you wanted to, you could reach the feet closer towards the face but have a nice generous bend in the legs here, or alternatively a loose version of happy babies, to take the knees wide and then bend them, but we're not supporting with the hands here. So you could stay in one version with the legs and then switch it to another one. Just allow that freedom of movement, that freedom of sensation, what feels good for you. Let the feet be heavy, let the legs be heavy. Low back is rounding upward. If you wanted to, while you're here, you could rotate the feet. Together we're going to bend the legs and bring the knees a little closer towards each other and bring the thighs closer towards the chest. Again, arms are still overhead unless you want to bring them around the shins. And then slowly stepping one foot down, followed by the other. Bring your arms alongside you, press into the feet, lift the glutes, and then slide the bolster down so that now it's resting underneath your knees and coming into your Shavasana. Rest your hands wherever it feels suitable, to your sides, to the belly, or one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. It could be that you still want the arms overhead. Snuggle the shoulder blades a little closer. Feel the lift of the chest. Just observe how you feel. Scanning the body, making sure that you are completely surrendering to the pose of rest. not holding or engaging anywhere. If you wanted to, you could take a few inhales through the nose, followed by complete exhales through the mouth. We're going to slowly start to make our way onto our side body. Keeping the eyes closed, use your hands, bring yourself up, meet me in a seat. Palms together in Anjali Mudra, tipping the chin. Gratitude for our mind, body, breath connection, sending love and light to everyone. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thumbs to third eye. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this yin practice. I hope that you now feel somewhat grounded, somewhat calm, and that you've been able to release something emotionally and physically, leaving you feeling all round good. If you enjoyed this practice, hit the like button, subscribe for more classes. If you want to try another one of my yin classes, there are a few more here on the channel. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.